Hey guys, I'm Bernadette and I wanted to walk you through a review of some L'Oreal products that I purchased recently. We'll look at how they applied and how they wore, and I hope that you find this video helpful and insightful. Getting straight into it. Firstly, I picked up the L'Oreal Nude Magique Cushion Foundation at Chemist Warehouse, and this was during a 50% off sale. This foundation is actually really pricey, and you will only get 14.6 grams of product, whereas with their usual bottled foundations, you would walk away with 30 grams of product. In Australia, both a standard foundation in a bottle as well as this one will retail around the $30 mark. The packaging is very sturdy and quite pretty. There is a mirror in the cushion applicator section when you open up the packaging. I didn't use this as it was a little awkward, as you do need to open the second cover to access the foundation whilst applying it. I was pleased not to lose much product when removing the hygienic sticker. Speaking of hygiene, apparently the applicator is infused with antibacterial properties, so the applicator should last the lifetime of the product, and you can wash the applicator with soapy water if you wish. The ribbon fitted well around a few of my fingers for the application, and the sponge was certainly full of product. I am yet to determine if it will be easy to tell when I start to run out of this product. It has been hard to find my shade, and generally when looking to buy, only a few of each shade are ever out on the display, should they even be in stock in the first place. I purchased the shade 01. It is Porcelain online. This is the lightest shade in the Australian market, and I was thrilled to find it was a great match. I haven't had the same luck with their bottled liquid foundations. There is a greater shade range, but they all feel too dark for my complexion. I really enjoyed applying this foundation. On first touch, the product is quite cooling on the skin, and you get to give yourself a nice, soft massage as you tap the product onto your skin. I didn't have any issue getting this product into difficult to reach spaces, no issue applying under the eye or around the nose, and the applicator certainly has no issue retrieving and holding product from the sponge inside. The coverage is sheer to medium at best. It doesn't cover every unwelcome bump, and I didn't know this going in, so I did try to see if I could reach a medium to full coverage finish. And that wasn't the case, and I did end up looking a little more cakey than I would have liked, but this can be avoided in the future by not building it up too much. Personally, I love the finish of this foundation. This foundation takes away redness and the slight colour imperfections of my skin, and there is no scent, and it isn't at all difficult to work into the skin. I really love the natural glow that it added to my complexion. I went on to apply my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer without issue, and this foundation was set with one of my Physicians Formula powders. I think next time I won't use as much powder. For the blush, I applied a ModelCo Cosmopolitan blush, and I also used my Physicians Formula bronzer to complete the look. I feel like this foundation would work really well with a cream blush, so I must try that in the future. I additionally picked up 2 lip products. I have sadly discovered that my favourite pink liner from L'Oreal was discontinued. It was a mechanical contraption that was wonderfully pigmented and creamy. It was from their colour Riche range. I can't find any L'Oreal mechanical lip liners in stock in Australia. Anywho, here I am using for the first time L'Oreal's lip liner Couture pencil in the shade Pink Fever. The recommended retail price for this is $16 for 5 grams of product. I am certainly happy with the colour, and it will go with a bundle of lipsticks I already have. Overall, I have a great dislike for pencil liners. I usually find them just not to be nice to use. They are usually more dry than their mechanical counterparts, and so after battling with sticky tape for a while, I was able to apply this liner. My first impression is that it was hella sharp and not in a nice way. I wore down the tip on my hand, wasting product, just so it wouldn't feel like I was trying to cut myself. The colour is great though, and comparing to the one I used to love, it's slightly drier, but once the colour did wear down with me using the back of my hand, it didn't pull on my lips and it was comfortable enough to use. I know in the future sharpening this will annoy the fudge out of me, but you know how it is, first world problems, wood shavings everywhere, etc. I fill in my lips to create an overall stain, preparing in advance for the lipstick colour to wear away later when eating. I thought the opacity was very good, but my heart still longs for L'Oreal to bring back the mechanical liner. The final product I am testing today is the Colour Riche Moisture Matte Lipstick in the shade 502 Cherry Crush. I associate cherries as being red, but this is certainly a vibrant pink lipstick. And this lipstick does indeed go on with plenty of colour, and it is moisturising as per their claim. I will admit I didn't realise the finish was meant to be matte. I did swatch it in store and didn't pay attention to it being matte. It was creamy on my hand initially. It does become matte. But it is awesome that there is no scent. though it doesn't hold a candle to the finish that I get from my Maybelline lipsticks. The finish will not be quite as matte as a high-end matte liquid lipstick. I also finished the rest of my look off camera with the Maybelline Precise Brow Pencil, eyeshadows from the Balm Jovi palette, and Maybelline's Great Lash Waterproof Mascara. I was happy with the overall finish of these 3 L'Oreal products, and I know next time not to really try and build up that cushion foundation. So how did it wear? Well, actually really well. I was super impressed with the foundation. Here is a picture of me about 2 hours after applying it, and the finish is still luminous without looking too oily, and the lipstick is wearing quite well. After downing a delicious tandoori chicken pizza, you can see that the lip colour is more of a stain, and that was to be expected. I think a reasonable wear time expectation with the lipstick would be 3 to 4 hours. The stain from the lip liner post pizza was very impressive. I did blot my face with blotting paper after the meal and was thrilled that the makeup wasn't breaking down. It wasn't until much later, say 6 to 7 hours onwards, that the makeup started to break down on my chin area. I feel that if I'd remembered to blot again with the paper, I would have got more wear time out of my foundation. I didn't feel that foundation broke apart near my nose, which is a common experience for me. I didn't reapply my lips as I was just at home at this stage and there was no trace of liner left. I think it would be fair to say that the liner disappeared around the 5 to 6 hour mark without the lipstick reapplication. Quite possibly the cushion foundation is my new favourite when going for a sheer to medium coverage look. It is so annoying to know that I am paying double for the product based on the volume you get, but I will only purchase when a discount can be applied. I will continue to use this liner for all my True Pink lipsticks. The weakest product is the lipstick itself, and that is only due to it being matte. If it remained creamy as I'd swatched it, it would be a product I would use a lot more. It certainly hasn't turned me off from trying other creamy finishes by L'Oreal in the future. I hope you have found this information to be helpful. Do hit subscribe and let me know if you had any luck with these products or other products you think I should try. I look forward to adding more review content soon and enjoy your week. Bye.